Okay, welcome. So what we're going to try to do today is fix the rear seat headrest on a 2020 Jeep Wrangler two-door. And as you can see, we've got one up that will flip down. The other one does not stay. So this mechanism here is broken. So we're gonna take the seat apart, figure out what's going on. I've already done that and discovered that it is the rear seat mechanism or the headrest mechanism. Now, if you look up online the part for that headrest, it is 68515598AA. Now, I bought this part off of eBay and it claims it fits, but when I took apart the seat, this did not look the same. The mechanism that's in there right now is a plastic kind of body, and this is all metal. So I don't know if Jeep changed it because they were having problems with this, or I have the wrong part. We're gonna find out if this fits, and so stick with me, and we'll start taking the seat apart. So, be right back. All right, so you're gonna have to kind of bear with me. This is obviously, probably, if you can't tell, my first YouTube video here of trying to explain something on how to do. And I don't know camera angles or lighting or any of this stuff, so take it for what it is. So what we're gonna do is gonna start taking this rear seat cover off. If you don't know that these headrests just slide right off and it exposes those posts. So we'll get those out of the way. And so you flip this down and you have a track down here that this cover comes off, and then it'll expose, you can see it on this side, zippers. And so you're gonna wanna pull your straps through and reach up in the middle, and then pull your the other strap, your pull strap, through the fabric. So let me get you a better view here. So I don't know if you can see that. So there's a zipper here. We'll just start pulling that up. So this is my first time completely removing the seat cover, so I guess we're gonna learn as we go. I have gotten this far to expose the rear cabling to try to figure out what was going on. So if you see up in here, you've got different cables. Let me position this a little bit differently. So this is your mechanism here, and you can see that this is kind of all plastic. Let's see if there's a light. See all that up in there? And then that gray cable comes down into this plastic, I don't know what you'd call it, junction box or something, where all these cables kind of come together. And when we get this thing apart, I'll kind of show you how that works. But so this whole assembly up here has to be pulled off and replaced. So something's wrong in here. So we'll get to that here. So. Okay, I want to show you something here. I'm going to pull this light inside because I thought this was pretty interesting. So bear with me here. Okay, so I started pulling this up and I started to notice like this sound. I don't know if you can hear it. I don't know if that's coming up on camera, but I was worried that I was tearing something, like if it was glued down, and then I wouldn't be able to get it back. But what I found out, which I thought was pretty cool, is it's actually Velcro. So when you're pulling this thing apart, don't worry yet that you're tearing something or ruining something. You're hearing the Velcro pull back. So let's continue getting this thing off. Okay, so pull this around. This band right here is connected by, I don't know if you can see that in there. I gotta figure out how to get that off. Let's go around the backside and take a look. Okay, we're on the backside again, and looking here, there's no, I thought there would be like some clips or something that went through the seat that held that on. I can't see anything. So I'm gonna try to take as least amount of the seat apart as possible. So I think what I'm gonna do is remove the seat cover and flip it over. But I'm wondering if these just pop out, or do I have to get those up around? So I think this one let me get another tool. Okay, so I have these this Pittsburgh 5-piece auto trim tool kit. I'm wondering if these will just pop up using one of these tools here. Let's give this a shot. Just like that. Get yourself some of these. They're vital. So it looks like Did crack them, but still came out in one piece. Let's try this other side. And it is really cold out here. I think it's like 45 degrees in my garage right now. Okay. Those came off. I think this should be able to just pull this up and around without taking this off, I think. I thought. That was easier than expected. All right, so let's see if we can get to this. And the answer is probably not. Okay. Have that hang there for a little bit. All right. So we got all that exposed. Did that work? I think so. So here, let me show you. Okay, so this is the whole mechanism that you need to remove, and then you will have to take this piece apart. There's a screw holding it in here. We'll pop this off here in a second, but this is extremely tricky to get off. So there's a screw you have to get back from this side. I removed it before, but I had a 90-degree bit driver that I brought in from the back side and just kind of got lucky. And then this housing does not come apart easy at all, and I actually broke this, but it's still okay. I don't have an easy, good way to take that apart. So if you are needing to do this, just be really careful trying to pop that apart. So we'll get to that here in a minute. Let me see if I can get this guy off. 1 second. All right, we're back inside the Jeep. So a couple things I just thought of. Since you're able to get everything access here, no need to pull this bottom portion up. So, and you know, that whole Velcro thing I was talking about, it's just not necessary. So leave this, you know, tucked up underneath the seat. No need to kind of jack with that at all. So coming back here, pull back this foam, will expose your mechanism, and it's a 5/16 bolt, but you know, I think I might have a solution for this this housing here. So let me see if this works. I think, yeah. So you don't even need to pop it out. This thing just pops right in, and you can just put it right back in that hole, and then you can see how that mechanism pulls up. I probably just pushed it down too far. Shit. Yeah. So you can see how this works. This pulls up. I don't know if you can see that. Can't get you a better angle, but you have to trust me on this. So this pulls. This mechanism is supposed to put tension on this cable going towards this once it's locked in, and then you can pull this, and you can. I don't know if you can see it pull up, but that's how it releases. So you can just pull this out, and let's get this off here. Old part comes off. Now, see how this mechanism works. This goes up, but there's I don't know if you can see that move up like that, and there's a catch at the bottom. Well, I just broke. So what I did, there's a cap that this comes out, and it looks like, and there's a spring in there. There is supposed to be, how does that work? I'm gonna put this aside, and we'll mess around with it here in a little bit. So this one's going in. Let's see if it fits. Hopefully it fits. Part doesn't fit. Yeah, it does. So there's a alignment key right here, and then two hooks where there's a key, there's an alignment here, and then it just hangs on there. So you got to get that lined up. I thought it wasn't, so it's in there now. The holes line up. Let's get this zipped in. Now, let's see if we can get this cable. See if you can see this. So, let's see there's a piece here. And it snaps in there. See that? I think we got it. Now it's time to put it all back together. Wow. Okay, be back. All right, let's try to get this foam back in there. Sorry, this is probably not the best camera angle. Be careful not to tear your foam. Looks like I've got that. Okay. This can go back up underneath there like that. This okay. Now, probably what I'm thinking, depending on which side you have to do, you probably don't need to pop this side off since I'm working on the other side. But you probably should pop this guy off. You know, I'm just saying peel back as little as you need. My biggest regret right now is pulling the other stuff up through. So try to get this. So I don't know if you can see, so these here are more Velcro spots to kind of get in place, to get that there, that guy there. Okay, so let's bring this back. So the other function of this is that it folds down. Okay. These edges on each side are a little tricky to get. There you go. So you want to make sure you have these tabs pulled through, because then they lock on the other side like so. Clips them into place. Now, this guy. So there's a tab on the inside that matches up in there. And so that goes first. Just like that. Okay. Next thing is just buttoning this up. That's all in. Last thing to do, put your headrest back on. Job done. So hopefully you found this useful. Geez, it probably took me, I'll look at the time, but it was probably a 30-minute job, really. Not bad at all. If you have any questions, comment below, and I'll let you know and respond to you as soon as I can. Thanks for joining me today, and until the next one, bye. One more thing. Zippers. Zippers are going to be easier before you do your bottom piece down here to put it all together, but it's doable. Now we're done. Thanks a lot. Okay. One more thing. Public service announcement. So I have this cover, this neoprene cover that I put on after I just said goodbye, and so sometimes it's easier just to take the headrests off, as you saw before, to get that back on. But I want to show you something that I discovered, is that the factory one, I can take off no problem. And once I put this new headrest mechanism in here, it does not come out at all. And I've pounded on it, yanked on it, done everything I can to try to get that off. It does not come off. So if you are doing this, as a warning, do not put that headrest on prior to you installing that mechanism as a fit check or something. Or, just like if you were just messing around and, oh, I'm gonna put the headrest on there, just see if it fits, you're not gonna get it off. At least I can't. So unless I'm doing something completely stupid and don't know how to remove the headrests. But I cannot get that headrest off for the life of me. So lesson learned there. You've been warned. So, okay, I promise. End of the video. Last goodbye. See you later.